Girl, Kyle tattoos a K on Morgan's arm. Now, I ain't never, let me tell you something. I've had many a friend, okay? Many a friend. I have had good girlfriends who I would literally give them the shirt off my back in the middle of a winter storm. I would give my some of my good girlfriends the shirt off my back in a winter storm, and everybody who knows me knows I hate being in the cold. Who I hate being in the cold, baby. But I ain't never. When I say never, it ain't not never, 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 ever, ever in my life ever wanted to put a tattoo on one of my good Judys. My initials. Well, girl, I'm gonna just leave that right there. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? Get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Cause girl, we not doing that, okay? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with another review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 13, episode 6, Ring Around the Rumor. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things on this channel. We're building a little community. So if you're looking for a cyber community, you found it right here. Okay, so subscribe. Also, if you're coming back, hey girl, welcome back. Hey y'all, welcome back. Okay, don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review. Baby, I know I missed last week's episode, so I'll incorporate a couple things from last week into this week just because of the holiday and all of that stuff. So it was hard for me to keep up with everything. But y'all, we're back. I did not fall off. I am here. We are here. There was so much going on the episode that we're just gonna have a conversation. Okay. First of all, let's talk about Kyle. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I want to get into Kyle. Ma'am, Kyle, dear. Did y'all see her flirting? She was flirting with that lady. Now, what's her name? Morgan Wade. Kyle got a crush, y'all. Kyle has got a crush. And she's not being honest about it. And let me take this back. She has a crush on Morgan, which she doesn't have to say anything out loud to anybody. She doesn't have to share any of that. But in terms of her marriage, she's not being honest, and I don't like the way she's doing it. I don't like the way she's going about it. All right. I said we're not going to go into any particular order, but I lied. Let me go into a particular order because I don't want to forget. Okay, so Dorit meets with Kyle and Crystal, and they're recapping. Kyle is recapping the conversation that she had with Sutton. The whole thing about Vegas and running into the Magic Mike people, and Sutton, this is your opportunity to apologize. You know how Sutton did. Now, I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what Sutton did. So Kyle wasn't lying. She wasn't putting 20 on 10. That's very, very accurate for what Sutton was doing. Business manager, they talk about business managers, and somebody needs to get a business manager. I don't remember who said that, but Dorit said that her business manager told her that she need to stop shopping, but she be hanging up on that business manager. Now, I don't know if that's what business managers should be doing. Like, I thought business managers like connected you with business. I don't know, Dorit. Whatever. Okay. They're talking about Sutton's drinking and that being an excuse as to why Sutton is acting erratic in the way that she was at Las Vegas. Honestly, here's the thing. Y'all already know I love Sutton. That's my girl. The awkward girls, I'm a stick beside her, okay? I really am. I'm gonna try to at least, okay? I'm gonna try to stick beside Sutton because that's my girl. Awkward girls unite. Now they were going in on her about her drinking. Now, quiet as it's kept, I saw her last week and the week before. Baby girl was pouring vodka probably around 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Now, here's the thing. Kyle, not too much on the drinking. I'm with Crystal. Crystal was in the confessional saying, now listen, how are you judging Sutton's drinking when you ain't too many days sober your damn self, Kyle? right? I said that might be a little too low, dear. That might be a little too low. Or just unwarranted. Okay? Maybe just unwarranted. Anyway, I agree with Crystal. Ma'am, you ain't been sober for too long either. And the only quiet as it's kept, the only reason why your ass really is sober is because you're trying to impress that little girl. Okay? We're gonna get into it. We're going to get into it. Okay, so Sutton and Garcelle get together. You know, I love when I see them. This reminds me of the A Family That Prays, that movie with Alfred Woodard and Kathy Bates. Their relationship reminds me so much of that. And they talk about Mauricio cheating rumors. Sutton talks about Kyle's conversation with her that they had, the conflict that they had. And again, Sutton is feeling that Kyle was taking up for Erika Jane and that she's feeling like Kyle is not being her friend. Now, when I first watched the episode last week and the week before, I felt like Sutton was being a little bit irrational and a little overreacting. This episode, I said, okay, Kyle, she playing in our faces and I don't like that. She playing in my good sis face and I don't like that. Now, don't get me wrong, Sutton be on some bullshit. She really do. Sutton be on some bullshit. But again, she be on bullshit. She a little weird. She a little quirky. She a little strange, but she ain't dumb. Okay? And I don't like that. I don't like how she doing Sutton right now. I don't like how she's doing it because she playing in her face. She playing in all our faces and I don't like that, Kyle. Okay? So they talked about that. And Garcelle says, you maybe just need to get together. Y'all just need to clear the air, right? Just clear the air. Son's, thinking about getting together and having that conversation with Kyle. Erika Jane, y'all, I am really liking this this evolution of Erika Jane. Because I was getting very much villain and very much diva from Erika Jane. It's kind of refreshing to me. Now, here's the thing. She's always talking about being broke and can't afford things. And last week she was telling her mama her housekeeper could only come once a week because she can't afford it. Part of me is like, I want to see this from Erika Jane. The other part of me is like, girl, you live in Beverly Hills. Why the hell you talking about you can't afford stuff? Like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that because I don't know. But she is working with a manager to try to, start over, get back in front of people, start working again on Broadway, doing her thing. And, I hope the best for her, right? That's all I could do. Okay. Now, this scene where Garcelle and Jax, this is where, for me, this is what settled it for me that Garcelle was not neglectful as a mother. Okay. And that Garcelle literally has done everything she possibly could to make sure that those boys have a wonderful life and a wonderful lifestyle and a relationship with their mother. And hats go off to Garcelle. So they go out to dinner, her and Jax. This is Jade is at home or probably with his girlfriend or something like that. And they're sitting down and they're talking and they're talking about Garcelle tells him that she felt like she was hurt by him saying that he doesn't need to be parented, et cetera, et cetera. And they have this very real and transparent conversation. And she talks about how she's worked really hard to try to maintain a relationship with her sons that is different than the relationship that she's had with her parents because it was a very different time. They were much more strict. They probably were, direct. They're immigrant family. They don't know a whole lot of English. They don't know a lot of things, right? And so so they needed to be a lot more protective of her in a foreign country. But Garcelle gets this opportunity to really raise good boys. Now, here's where I start crying. Baby, they talk about the infidelity that Garcelle's ex-husband. Garcelle found a text message. She borrowed her ex-husband's phone, found a text message that said, I love you. He was not truthful about where the text. She said, at first I thought it came from me or one of us, but it didn't. It came from somebody else and he wouldn't tell me who it was. We were having that argument in the car and one of the boys were like, tell mommy what? Tell mommy what? And they both stopped talking because they didn't want the boys to be involved in the conversation. When I tell you, this should go to show every parent that it is your responsibility to effectively and appropriately communicate with your children. Because guess what? Jack said he knew about Garcelle, his father's infidelity, for a very long time. He said he knew about it since he was like 8. He said he Googled it. So he probably knew it even before 8 years old, right? He said that I Googled it and I saw it and I found out about it. He said, I don't hold you at fault. I don't hold dad at fault, even though I know it is his fault, which man, that I would still probably put him in therapy just so that he could talk through it with maybe someone who is a third party, because I find it really hard for that person, for him to be connected in the way that he is to it, though that's his father and that's his mother, right? And the blowback, the separation, having to be living in two households, having to have, like, I would want to probably get him in therapy just to make sure. But he just sounds like he's so communicative and emotionally mature for his age, right? But again, back to what I was saying, because I got off on a tangent. Listen, to parents everywhere, again, I'm not a parent and I don't want to be one because it's entirely too much responsibility, okay? But for the parents out there, listen, it is your responsibility to effectively communicate to your child, even when you think that they may not understand. Help them get to a place of understanding. Why would you, why? Ooh, that was a conversation that she could have had. And I'm not blaming her for it at all. I'm not blaming and pointing the finger at Garcelle. I understand why she wanted to shield her kids. But let this be a lesson to parents. Let this be a lesson to parents. Kids are smart, okay? They are not dumb. They may not have life experience, but baby, they are not stupid, okay? They are not dumb. And I would rather share the information about what's going on in the world with my child first, so they can come to me, so they can build that relationship, so they can know that they can come to me to ask about anything, versus them Googling stuff and having to process on their own, y'all. Please. Ooh, let this be a lesson to the parents out there. Let this be a lesson. I love the conversation. And we can end this right now about Garcelle being a bad mom. She no, wrap that up, hang it up. She not a bad mama. She did the best she could. She's not perfect, but we gonna move on. We moving on. All right. So Kyle and Morgan. Girl, Kyle. Kyle said she stopped drinking. Kyle says she works out regularly. She's trying to eat healthy. She's trying to do all these things. And just coincidentally, these are also all of the things that her little friend Morgan, also doing. I said, girl, you ain't slick. Y'all remember back when y'all was back in the day? Y'all remember? Y'all remember when y'all had a crush on somebody? Mm-hmm. And they might like football. Oh, I like football too. I love football. Right? They might like math. Oh my god, I like math too. Uh-huh. I bet you do. I bet you do. Kyle seems like the type of woman to me that becomes whoever she's dating. Do you know, y'all would get what I'm saying? Like, whoever she's dating, she takes on the personality of that person, the likes and dislikes of that person. Because again, nothing wrong with not drinking. Nothing wrong with working out regularly. Nothing wrong with not wanting to put any substance in your body. Nothing wrong with that. I just find it very funny that around the same time that you've decided to make these major life changes, your little friend is already on that journey, and y'all have so much in common because this is the journey that you guys are on, and you have so much in common with each other. Girl, girl, you're not fooling nobody, girl. You're not fooling nobody. You're not fooling nobody. So they meet each other down to the tattoo shop. Girl, Kyle tattoos a K on Morgan's arm. Now, I ain't never, let me tell you something. I've had many a friend, okay? Many a friend. I have had good girlfriends who I would literally give them the shirt off my back in the middle of a winter storm. I would give some of my good girlfriends the shirt off my back in a winter storm. And everybody who knows me knows I hate being in the cold. Who I hate being in the cold. Baby. But I ain't never. When I say never, It ain't not never, ever, ever in my life ever wanted to put a tattoo on one of my good Judys. My initials. Well, girl, I'm gonna just leave that right there. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? Get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Cause girl, we not doing that, okay? When she gets home, shows Mauricio this little tattoo that she get because they was down to the tattoo shop and they both getting tattoos and the girl got a sleeve, just got all just tatted up, okay? She gets down to the thing and Mauricio's like, another tattoo? What is going on? Girl, what? Oh, child. Oh, Lord. They also tell us that they're having a CBD THC party. And they show us kind of a snippet of her Kyle connecting with the CBD chef. Now, y'all, this is me getting on my soapbox real quick. Y'all know I have a soapbox, okay? I'm pulling it out. I'm stepping on it. We on the soapbox, okay? I think that it is very tragic and almost enraging, not even almost, it is very enraging that in Beverly Hills, these white women have an opportunity to host CBD and THC parties while black and brown people are serving life sentences in prison for selling and or using THC CBD products, aka weed. I think, and still in prison right now for these types of substances. And yet they're able to sit here and just have a cocktail hour, right? And act like they're not really using drugs, right? It's like not using drugs. It's like just, having a little buzz, right? Just a little fun. But we got black and brown people in prison. This white man has been able to create a whole business based off selling food that's infused with weed. Just so you know. Okay? just so you know. Just so you know. All right? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay? All right, so Sutton's house, she's getting ready. She's about to meet the matchmaker. Now I don't know if I like this matchmaker girl because this is the girl who was telling her that she need to submit to a man and all this other food. Girl, she would not do well with me. Okay, let's just say she would get put out. Okay, Sutton decides to invite Dorit. Now, I don't know why the hell she did that. I wrote that. Why the hell did she invite Dorit? Literally wrote that in capital letters. Why in the hell you did that, Dorit? I meant Sutton, because ain't nothing Dorit gonna tell you that's gonna be any good, okay? And if you already paying the matchmaker, you might as well keep Dorit out your business, okay? They're sitting down there going through all the matches. Some of them look nice. I'm like, go ahead, Sutton. Now, I don't want to body shame Sutton real quick, but y'all saw her legs. Sutton, them legs, girl, not body. I don't want to body shame nobody, but baby, them not knees on baby. Sutton knees and legs look like Q-tips, baby. Like the little top of the white, that's her knees, and the rest was her legs. I said, dear God, please don't skip leg day. No more, Sutton. No more. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Kyle, put your business out there, and I ain't like that. I don't know what's going on, sis. My good sis Sutton. But dear, them legs, okay? Dorit comes in and she wants to give her pep talk as to what Sutton needs to do. I said, Sutton, who is paying who? Okay? Who is paying who? All right. Are you paying this matchmaker thousands of dollars or are you paying Dorit? The person who is not getting paid needs to shut the fuck up. Okay. The person who I am not paying needs to hush. All right. And we just moving on. Now we get to the weed party. Again, y'all already know how I feel about this damn weed party, okay? Because black and brown people are locked up. All right. So we at this weed party having a good old time. All right. Justin and Faye gets there, and at first I was like, "Oh, it's Justin." Then I was like, "Oh, hey Justin, hey girl." I never mind. Justin is very handsome, very handsome. Okay, very handsome. He walks in with Faye. Now I did not watch Beverly Hills. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't started watching Beverly Hills till Garcelle got on her. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, I love me some Garcelle Bouvet. So whatever she's on, I'm on. Okay. So if whatever else was going on with the white women before, prior to Garcelle, baby, I am not aware. But there is some tension, and we clocked it, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so Justin and Faye get there. Anne Marie, who is the new housewife, we're finally seeing her in episode 6, who is married to Marcellus Wiley. And y'all, ooh, have y'all seen what was going on with Marcellus, y'all? Have y'all heard? Child, Marcellus, child, somebody, he's also someone who is claiming he, took something that didn't belong to him. Y'all know what I mean? Okay, read between the lines there. Marcellus is being accused, y'all. I say, ooh, not good timing, dear. So Anne Marie is married to Marcellus. Now I'm still looking at Anne Marie like, all right, girl, you don't know these girls, not like that, okay, not like that. And it seems like she was trying to take Kyle's side for a lot of things. I said, now, girl, now, wait a minute now. If you don't know nobody in here, you might want to be quiet. You might want to pipe down. Crystal in the confessional says, I met Anne Marie here and there. She real nosy and she asked a lot of questions. I said, ooh, wee. Crystal not there. I see her and Crystal aren't gonna like each other. Okay. Cynthia Bailey and them cheekbones get there. And she arrives with Sutton and love her some black women. Okay. Sutton love her some black women. Crystal Crystal gets over her friend Nancy, I think. And Camille and Denise get there. Now, I believe that these were people from Beverly Hills. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Fill me in. Y'all know, do the things. Denise Richards is Denise Richards is something. Now, Denise talking about some she don't want to do no weed. I feel like Denise was already on something. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know. Because I said, no, Denise did not get here sober. So I don't know what the hell she talking about. Sound like she already did a couple things. Okay, catch my drift. Okay, and then she gets there with her friend Camille. Now, baby, Camille. I don't know if Camille is prophetic. I don't know if Camille is psychic, but dear, Camille told Kyle maybe 10, 11 years ago, 13, 12 years ago, that you can marry him, but by the time your kids get old, he is not going to emotionally satisfy you. I said, got got me together. Got me together. And you can tell it hurt Kyle because she's still talking about it. Ma'am, he is not going to emotionally fulfill you. Guess she was telling the truth, huh? Yeah, all right. So Sutton decides that she wants to pull Kyle aside right before dinner starts. And I don't know if this was the best time to do it. Maybe you should have let the weed kick in first so you can get some real answers from her. Pull a Dr. Heavenly like she did on Married to Medicine. Get you liquored up and ask you some questions, right? And pulls Kyle aside and they have this heated debate again. And tries to offer her an excuse as to why she responded in the way that she did. She said that her ex-husband was trying to get her to move to London and take her son with her. And now her son is going to live with her permanently. She's going to get more, child support. And Kyle was like, so you're taking care of your son full time and you get child support. Wow, how awful is that? Now, personally, I feel like that's very insensitive, but I also have to remember that maybe Sutton has provided way too many excuses and Kyle is over it. So I'm trying to hear both sides here. Okay, I really am. But I just felt like Kyle, even if you felt like, oh wow, you're getting more money and that is her husband threatening her, who she gets spousal support from, saying that he's moving to London indefinitely, taking their son. Like that's major. Like that's not small, right? That's not small. That's actually major. And just think Kyle is over these people. I think she feels like she's graduated to something else. I think she feels like she's graduated and she's too mature and too above the women. That's what I think personally. I do. So They're having a blow up. Crystal comes in. Here's the tail end of the blow up, and they're both saying that you're not being honest with me. Now Kyle is saying that she feels like Sutton asking her, what are you hiding? What's going on? What's really going on? You what does it say? Yeah, what's going on with you, Kyle? She said she feels like that's a threat from Sutton. How is that a threat? Like I was listening to the way that Kyle said it. I was like, that's not a threat. She's literally asking what's going on with you, right? Both of them are asking what's going on with you, and neither one are providing a sufficient answer. Okay. Because again, we already know Sutton is not trying to be honest about what happened in Vegas for her out and all the other insecure outbursts that she has. And then Kyle is damn sure not being honest about her and her marriage with anybody on this show. So they get back to the dinner table and everybody's sitting around. Now Camille and Faye can't stand each other. Okay. Faye got her ass up and said, I refuse to sit next to that bitch. And I said, ooh, I'm not mad at it. Okay, because that's some shit I do. Who? I gotta sit next to what? Oh, hell no. Nah. So I sit on the floor before I no, okay? No. All right. Do you want your furniture to move? All right then, put me somewhere else. Which I don't know why the hell Kyle even put them people next to each other anyway like that. She was being messy to me personally. So Crystal decides that she wants to clear the air. I said, Crystal, now is not the time, dear. Crystal's let's talk about it, okay? And so Kyle and Sutton start back again. Just banter back and forth, not saying much of nothing, right? And Sutton is like, well, what's going on with you? And she was like, what's wrong with me, Kyle? What's wrong with me? I'm just, changing my behavior. Kyle, do not sit up here and act like you working out and changing your food patterns and not drinking and doing all these things is not different. And you're not giving people an excuse as to why. And then you say to us, I need to not be drinking because what I'm going through. Bingo. Exactly. We know the reason why you're not drinking is for a reason. And there are ulterior motives. They want to know why. And Erika Jane in the confessional is like, I don't know why Sutton wants to get in everybody's personal business. Just so glad it's not me. But also, aren't y'all supposed to be friends? Isn't the whole point of having a friend is to be in each other's personal business? What is going on here? Okay, I don't like that. And the entire time, Kyle was trying to pretend like nothing was going on and trying to focus on working out. And then here's the thing: Sutton says, "Oh, my ring. Oh, well, what about your ring?" Right? And production was just making it bigger than it really was. What about your ring? She was like, "What, this ring? Oh my God, it was a ring I bought for myself." Okay, where's your wedding band? What happened to that big ass rock that you were wearing? What is going on? Can't buy a ring for myself. Can't do that for my. I was like, okay, Kyle. Okay, okay, Kyle. You know, this is what men or people who are cheating or doing something wrong, they try to deflect. That's literally what Kyle was doing the entire time. I can't buy a ring. You had a wedding band on. This is not a wedding band. Why did you buy this ring? What happened to your wedding band? You have not been wearing it. The tabloids are saying all kinds of things, girl. What is going on? Garcelle says, we thought that it was, your marriage is what we're talking about, right? Because Sutton wasn't saying it. Sutton just kept saying, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? She ain't have the balls. Garcelle said, your marriage. That's what it is. Kyle, oh, y'all think my husband's cheating on me? No one said that. We didn't say that. We're trying to figure out what's going on in your marriage. You're not wearing your wedding ring. There's rumors going on around everywhere. You're not confirming anything. You're acting completely different. Everything your norm is not the same. Now we're not gonna sit up here and pretend like when somebody's cheating, they don't switch up their style. They don't switch up their clothing, the way they smell, the working out more, working late, switching up their friends. There is a difference when somebody is doing something totally different in their marriage. We're not gonna sit up here and act like that, Kyle. And I didn't like that. And Anne Marie, oh my God, is there a problem with being, working out and being healthy? What's wrong with that? Again, don't sit up don't play with me, okay? Do not play with me. Do not play in my face. Do not act like I don't. Come on now. Let's be fucking for real. Anyway, y'all, I said I don't like the way they're playing in Sutton's face. I don't like the way they're playing in my face neither. Kyle, you know what the hell going on, right? Again, she's telling us, well, if I don't drink, this is the time when I don't need to be drinking because I emotionally have things going on that I don't need to be drinking. We know. So what the hell going on? That's what they asking, Kyle, and you trying to be. Well, Sutton wasn't quick like that. She wasn't getting on them like she should. We know. All right. So tell us exactly what the hell going on around there. What's going on? Why don't you want to drink anymore? Child, it's that girl. That's what it is. She got all over there getting a date out. That's what's going on. Oh, that is what's going on. All right. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. It was good. I love me some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, baby. It's fun. Fun. Oh, y'all already know. I'm about to I forgot. Y'all, what the hell Garcelle had on? Girl, that is going to be the next segment of every episode we do. What the hell Garcelle be having on? What the hell you wearing? Garcelle, you stress me out, girl. You the only colored on the damn show and you be looking crazy. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Share the video with all of your friends. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care.